What's up, guys? Welcome to the Esports Report for more breaking news. Today, I just got word that we have another Call of Duty team change to announce following the UMG Philly event. All kinds of roster swaps have gone on, and one of the teams affected was CrsBlevdog when they lost Parasite to Optic Gaming. Now joining me on Skype, we have the captain of Crs and Nameless, and the team manager, CrsBlevdog, better known as the BlevDog. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, how's it going, Puckett?
Doing good, man.
Life is good. Life is good. Anthony, I know you had some interesting travel issues following Philly with all the snow stuff. You sound a little sick. You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I had food poisoning and then some like stomach flu after that too. Finally got back Wednesday, and now I'm feeling a bit better and gonna get back on the grind now.
Well, get healthy, man. Got to see you in that 2K. And I got to start off this interview with asking you guys about Parasite. Did either of you see this coming, or were you totally caught off guard by the move for Parasite joining Optic?
I was totally caught off guard. I mean, he was telling us that he didn't want to join Optic, and I guess he had a sudden change of mind. So
I think you had a text.
Yeah, I had a text, and this is kind of funny.
I am not doing,
yeah, he had. We have a group chat with our team. And I had a text and it said, "I can reassure you I'm not joining Optic." And like nobody replied to that text. And then the very next text was, "All right, guys, I'm going to be going to Optic Gaming. You know, I've been with you guys for a while, all this." And then I was like, dude, text right before that, "You're not joining them." But I thought he was cursed to die and everything. But I mean, I guess he had a sudden change of heart. So, you know, good luck to him. He's a good player. And, you know, I hope they do well. Really
positive feelings towards Parasite. No ill will there, Nameless?
I mean, it happens, man. It's happened a lot of times in COD in history. People have, you know, left my team or been on my team and split up all the time. So I've learned to deal with it. You know, it's easier now. We're still friends. We joke around. If we ever have anything back and forth on Twitter, it's jokes, guys. We're still friends.
All right. So no bows being thrown quite yet.
No.
So the squad as of yesterday was Nameless, Miracles, and Killa. Did you find a fourth? Did you make a twos change? What is the final result? What is this new Crs Las Vegas lineup?
Yeah, well, after me and Mr. BlevDog here were, you know, looking for a fourth for a while, we decided that we're going to pick up Study from Crs New York. And I'll let him explain a little bit more about that.
Study coming over from the New York squad, so that means there's a spot open up over there. But Crs, walk me through this decision to... Would you consider it a promotion or just kind of a roster swap here?
No, I wouldn't consider it promotion. Like I said, you know, the goal from day one has been to create two teams that can compete at the highest level. What I would really look at is kind of a chemistry and what's going to be a good fit.
Okay.
Well, I think Study had good chemistry with New York. I think he's going to have much better chemistry with Anthony, Marcus, and Adam. And the reason why is if you kind of look at his play style, what they needed is they need someone that is aggressive. And when we even went back and kind of compared Parasite to Study back at UMG Philly to kind of see, you know, does he fit in? Will he be able to pick up the slack? And, you know, to be honest, going through some of the gameplays and looking at the way both performed, in my mind, you know, no disrespect to Optic Parasite, but I think this is a huge upgrade for us. I think he's got a little bit better shots. I think his sniping is better. I think, and Anthony, he can weigh in here, but I just think overall he's a much better potential player. And to be honest, as a GM, I'm looking for some longevity. And you know, so if Crs wasn't the right place for Crs and Optic is, then you know, good luck to him. Good luck to my good friend Hex. And you know, I don't know, Anthony, you have anything else to say on that, on the difference?
No, yeah, the difference with Study will be like, Study's a little bit more like us personality-wise. Like, we like to get hype, we like to get loud, but Study will bring that. Like, he gets hype on LAN, and he's really aggressive. And another thing that'll benefit us with him is he'll listen to everything me, Adam, and Marcus, like, tell him. And with our last team, it was kind of like Parasite would, like, call the shots in a lot of, you know, games. And it would, like, even if we had something, you know, we would like to try out or something, he'd be like, no, this is better. I mean, not saying that, I mean, he was right a lot of the times, like, he would have good strats and stuff, but Study will listen to what we want him to do. And to have 4 people on the same page will be just much better than, you know, 3 people doing one thing and one guy, like, doing his own lone wolf.
Well,
thing on the map. So.
you know, just as kind of an observer, I tuned in and watched quite a bit of your streaming, and anytime there was a little bit of a team discussion that got heated or a little bit of an argument, it seemed to stem with either some complaining on Parasite's side or some, I guess, interaction going on when someone said that he didn't make the right play or he wasn't fitting into what you guys were doing. So I always felt like there was a little bit something off in that situation. You and Killa seem to be on the same page mentally, and I think Study, as you mentioned, he's going to listen to the veteran voices on this squad. I'm excited for you guys. What was it about Study's gameplay that you were most attracted to, Nameless? I know you've played against him in the Curse family feuds quite a bit.
He's explosive. He makes plays. You know, he'll draw that first blood in a search and destroy. He'll be the first push into, you know, the B room on strike zone dom. Like he's an explosive player, and I think that's what we needed. He'll make plays around the flags, and he'll just set us up, you know, to get people in those spawn traps and to, you know, slay the map and get map control. So that's why we decided to pick up Study.
Now, did you guys look at any other free agents out there? I know there was quite a bit of heavy hitters just sitting on Twitter waiting for the call.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard because, like I said, me and Marcus were stuck in Philadelphia until Wednesday, and people are already making roster changes. Like, we actually, I was going to try to get Big Timer out of retirement, but he just wants to stay retired, and we were going to try to. No luck
there, huh?
Yeah, no luck there. And there are a few free agents we were thinking about, but right away, as soon as it happened, Study popped in our head, and that was like who we were going to focus on.
Now.
You know,
Now, Study looks young, but I assume he's 18 or over and can participate in Call of Duty Championships, correct?
Yeah, Study's 18 years old.
18.
You got to be 18 to do Call of. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, 18 as of yesterday, Chris. Don't confuse the young ones.
I know.
All right. Well, I'm really excited about this new squad, but I mean, that's got to leave something wide open there on the New York side. Chris, I know we're going to find out more about the Curse New York lineup, but first we have a commercial break. Ant, before we let you go, I got to get your thoughts, though, on the other team changes. What do you think of the new Optic? What do you think of the new Envy? What do you think of the new the new TK after losing Clayster, replacing him with Formal? What's your take on all of the team changes? Who's your top 5 at the moment?
All right. Well, first, I'm going to give good luck to all these teams. I hope you guys all do really good. But I think a lot of these roster changes are extremely questionable, but we'll have to see at the next tournament. I mean, I don't know.
Call out these questionable ones.
People are making these roster changes like like people don't even have core players and they're just like making teams. Like the Optic team was just made and like they never even played. So I don't know. I mean, they could be pretty good, but to me, they have 3 really slow players. Like Parasite, I know he likes to say he's aggressive, but he's pretty slow and he likes to play corners on the map. And Ricky and Clayster are both pretty slow players as well. So I think their main slayer, I guess, on that team would be Nadeshot. So I don't know how that's going to work out when with the Optic team. And then with the TK team, I think that can be really good. Neslo and Formal kind of play alike though, so that might cause a little bit of problems. I know so? Neslo likes to snipe and search and destroy, and then Formal also likes to snipe. So I think Sharp's going to have to become the assault rifle for that team. So that might change a little bit on that team. And then what's the other team? Oh, Envy. I think they made the best roster change out of everyone because not just because they picked up Scump, because Rambo is their coach now. And I think Rambo will be able to keep them level-headed, and they'll have a voice in the back, you know, like telling them, like helping them in game. And I know a lot of players on the team are emotional players, so it'll help them when they're, you know, in a clutch situation. Rambo will be there, you know, to get them going.
Interesting. Well, we have one other team that I left out there. Actually, 2. FaZe and Strictly Business made some moves here as well. What do you think of the Embos pickup for FaZe replacing the 16-year-old Methods? And what do you think about Censor and Strictly Business's move in their pickup last night?
All right, for the FaZe move, I think that was a really good move too, because Methods and Embos have been playing together a long time. They know how each other play, and I've always thought they were pretty similar in play styles. Methods is really good at search. Embos is really good at search. Methods, you know, he can run an AR or a sub, and Embos can run an AR or a sub. And also their personalities are like, Embos is a really funny guy, he's charismatic, so is Methods. So I think that was a good pickup for FaZe. And then for Strictly Business, they picked up Dito and replacing Fears, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
That was a really good pickup as well. So I think they'll be pretty good because Dito is really good at, you know, running an AR, holding the map, spawn killing, just slaying people. Mm-hmm. Him and Saints on the map together is going to be that's gonna be crazy because they're just gonna be killing everyone. And then Sensors, sneaky, like the old classic, you know, objective mindset. So I think that team will be really good too. So.
All right. Well, Nameless, I got to get you to rank them for me at the end of all this. Who's your top 5? Is Complexity still #1 in my book? Are they for you as well?
Yeah, I mean, you can't say they're not. I mean, they've won the last, whatever, you know, they dropped the player and then won the next tournament. It's crazy. So I'm gonna say Call is #1, and this is excluding CrsLV and CrsNY. I'm gonna say Call. Then it's so hard without playing these teams or seeing them play, but I'm just gonna do it based off paper. If I'm looking at the roster off paper. Call, Envy. This is a hard one.
FaZe.
I'm gonna go with FaZe after that.
FaZe #3.
FaZe,
Yeah, FaZe. Then I'm gonna go with SB, then TK. That's 5.
All right, so Optic Gaming at the bottom of that one. Well, guys, appreciate the insight. Nameless, looking forward to watching you guys. When's the next time you're streaming on MLG.tv?
Should be soon, man. We're about to start the grind back up, so should be very soon, either tomorrow or maybe tonight, actually.
MLG.tv/Krs. You can watch the squad as they are preparing for the $1 million championship in LA at the end of March. Guys, we're going to a quick commercial break. When we come back, BlevDog will return as we talk about Krs New York and some new pickups.